Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Alrighty, hello internet. Wolfman Doom Gaming here, and welcome to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now I know everybody's seen this game by now. It's been played to death by everybody, but I have I played it, but I never streamed it because the time I had this, well, had the Delgado. Like I said yesterday, I couldn't I couldn't stream it properly due to issues. So
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
now the goal for tonight is to get off of the Great Plateau. Hopefully, because obviously you can tell I've already played this. I already know what to do more or less. But I got close to beating it, but I never followed through with it. So I thought I'd be
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
interesting to stream it and try and beat it that way.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
The volume for the game, hopefully it sounds right. It's seems loud enough. Alright. Like I said, I've played this already. This is like the first game I bought for the Switch. And, I actually did play it not that long ago. I didn't actually like start over. I just, I have two profiles. I have my main profile and I have the secondary one because I don't want to lose all my progress. So I thought, okay, I'll just make two profiles, which, by the way, if you didn't think of that, it's a pretty good thing to do. I mean, in case you want to, you know, play the game without, you know, anything, without having to start over. Nice little thing to do. Now I'm not gonna try and dick around too much. Like unfortunately I can't go straight. Well, I'm not going straight for Ganon. I'm not that good, but I'm not going to. There won't be too much of me running around, but some of it you can't help, but some of it you need to run around. Because there's certain things. I mean, it's a Zelda game. There's certain things you're not gonna get from going through the shrines, and you need to. The wrong way, did it? So. But this is a cool game. I mean, when I first played this, I played it for like a year straight. And I'm hoping maybe, you know, playing it like this, playing it anew, will, you know. Come here, Apple. Come here, Apple. There we go. Can I roll into the tree? Yeah, I know, Zelda.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Yeah, I just realized I'm a little slow, but for those who played The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, not Link to the Past, it's very similar how you were like running around a lot and then like you would constantly get reminders. Can I roll? I thought I could. Guess I can't roll yet. Oh, well met, stranger. It's rather unusual to see another soul in these parts. And this guy is supposed to be the remake of The Old Man in the Cave from the original game. Who are you? Me? I'll spare my life story. I'm just an old fool who lives here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man to a place like this? Where are we? Answering a question with a question. That's fair enough. I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence. I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. This way. Temple there long ago was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I shall be here for some time, but let me know if service. Now, one thing that's funny is, obviously it's supposed to be the Temple of Time, but the question is, supposed to be the same Temple of Time that was from, Link's, I can say Link, that Ocarina of Time. Keep wanting to say Link's Awakening for some reason. I do want to play that. But, this game, it doesn't, there's there's certain things that don't fall in line. Like, yeah, there's Lon Lon Ranch. Well, kind of like Lon Lon Ranch, but the problem is that this Hyrule lines up more with the Hyrule from Twilight Princess. I don't care. Probably should have read that. I'm so used to this, like, skipping through that. I'm just like, I don't care. I've played this. Well, I've only played it one. I've only played it like legitly. Like I haven't beaten it yet, like at all. But it's funny. I got really into this game. I played it for like a year straight. But I was hooked on it because the exploration and the wandering around and everything was just so enticing, and I couldn't get enough of it. Yeah, now that I've seen everything, I've been everywhere, it's not as enticing as what it once was, but you know, it's still nice to play this again. Now, there's one thing that I'm gonna do I'm gonna not really do differently, but using weapons in this game obviously is not a good idea, because, you know, for those who know, weapons break a lot. And thing I would do after I would get it is I would use the bombs, because the bombs are infinite, or infinite, I want to pronounce it. The bombs don't go away. Pause up, burp. So I mean, yeah, I mean it makes sense that I would use the bombs for like everything. And I used the bombs like all the time. I would rarely ever use a weapon because there was no real point. Besides on like small bosses, like in like the, what's a temple? I know it's not right. But, you know, once I get it, once I have it, I'll I actually made a few videos, again, back when I first had the Elgato, because I was really proud of what I knew, and I didn't know if anybody else even thought of it, about using the bombs. Like, it seems like a thing that most people would figure out, but everybody was complaining about how the weapons break, and it's like, well, then don't use the weapons then. Like, use them only when you really have to. If you can't rely on them, stop using them. And I never understood why people got so pissy about it. No. It was always kind of funny. And I started using the bombs, and, you know, as far as I know, I'm like the only person that really used the bombs as much as I says anybody, you know. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, other people were using the bombs too a lot. I mean, it makes sense. They work, and they're fun to use, because like, you have to throw them in such a way that the bombs would like either roll back or they would roll down. As I said before, you probably noticed yesterday I'm wearing these glasses. These are gaming glasses because my eyes were really starting to hurt. Distilling local information. Regional map extracted. Have a pleasant day. Remember. Try to remember.
You have been asleep for the
You have been
past
asleep for
100 years.
past 100 years.
The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're at 60 followers at least, and that's a plus side. I got people in my chat trying to help me out, so that's a thing. Okay. Yes, I gotta climb down, and then I think where am I going? There was water around here. You could just drop into that. It would have been a lot better. First playthrough in the live stream, yeah, but not first playthrough in general. I've already played this. I almost beat it in my first time, but I haven't done it yet. There he is. My, it would seem we have quite an enigma here. This tower, others just like it, erupted across the land, and one after another. It's almost as though a long dormant power has woken suddenly. Don't mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop of the tower? I heard a voice! I'm crazy. Well, no, a voice, you say. And do you happen to recognize this voice? Why is there a yes? Because it was Zelda, I mean... Alright. I got... Step everywhere. Well, I mean... This one... Here... Not that old. I mean... 12 months ago? Probably Link's Awakening, the original Link's Awakening. I played the hell out of that one. Well, that and the Super NES Zelda was probably my favorite also. And then most people are like, oh, Ocarina of Time was the best. And like, Ocarina of Time was cool, but it didn't have the same feel that like Link's Awakening did. And Link's Awakening also, you know, established a lot, and then got my games confused. Yeah, Link to the Past. My bad. Link to the Past established a lot. Link's Awakening took it a little further. Not reading anymore. Yeah, I remember playing that on my Game Boy and just getting lost in that. Paraglider? Piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I've come soaring down here on my feathery wings, bit sharpener. Let's see now. How to trade for a bit of treasure to summers nearby. Yeah, the original Link's Awakening though was good because like it took a lot of that was from A Link to the Past and reused it in different ways. And Link's Awakening really was like it was a good game. I mean, obviously it was a good game because it was freaking made, you know, back for the Nintendo Switch that long ago. So I mean, yeah, do appreciate the follows though. I mean, not that big of a streamer yet. I don't have that much of a following, but you know, all in due time. You know, just gotta keep trying. I don't have quite the charisma most streamers do, so don't really go drawing a lot of people in, but I have a pretty decent following. I mean, with you guys, you know, coming in to try and stir things up, I mean, I do appreciate it. I mean, I said we're at 60 followers now, which is pretty cool. I mean, the more followers I get, the more I seem like my bigger channel. So yeah, that'll help definitely. So I mean, the hard thing, it really is. I think people realize, like, streaming, like how, like, again, I think people really realize how hard streaming is. Like, people think it's just going on and playing a game, and there's so much more to it than just coming on and just picking a game to play. Like, you have to be. Yep, someone left. That was quick. Well, it was at 60. At 59 now. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot more to it that people realize. Like, you know, you gotta be entertaining to a point. You gotta always be consistent, you know, and this there's a lot more to it. And plus, if you're struggling in your own life, you know, it's hard, and you know, and for me, like I you know, I work a lot, sinking in depression. So I mean, you know, mentally, I'm not always in the best place, and I know there's people who go through the same thing, and I can only imagine. All right, oh, wait a minute. I'm missing the magnetic power, right? The only place to go, though. There it is. I was like, I'm missing something. I'm guessing your friend unfollowed me, which is fine. Like I said, I'm not a huge channel. I'm really not. I try and be consistent. I try to do things different, and there's a million streamers that are better than me and more interested in me, but you know, I try to do something different and something that's original and not be like everyone else. And that means a long, hard road, then screw it, you know. No, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. It does mean a lot when people follow me. You know, a lot of streamers they get followers and they just are like, oh, cool, another follower, and you know, that always kind of bothers me. Like people don't have to follow you. People don't have to. Oops, I'm not paying attention. People don't have to care, and the fact that someone does, you know, means a lot. And I think a lot of streamers just don't really appreciate it as much as they should. This is my feelings. I'm not saying I'm right. No. It does mean a lot, it really does. There you go. Darn it. No thanks. I'm trying to. I really do want to become a big streamer one day. I really hope it'll happen. You know, everything in due time. And if not, if I don't ever become a big streamer, that's fine too. I mean, I enjoy streaming because I enjoy it. Yeah, I would like to do this, you know, full time and make a job out of it. But if I can't, that's fine too. Be able to offer something different to people. That's plenty fine too. And that's the other thing. I mean, feel like people get hooked up on you know, they think it's easy money, and you know, I enjoy streaming because I enjoy streaming. I find it fun. I find it enjoyable. I am a humble monk blessed with the sight of God is highly and dedicated to helping those seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is filled. Naming God is the highlight to boast the gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb. I keep saying the wrong things. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I do appreciate the help and the file. I do appreciate, you know, but I don't know. Like, I like streaming. I find it fun, and you know, and if I do it just to do it, I don't know. Power guider, please. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Paraglider, please. Yeah, the chest over there. Long ago or so it's said. It's interesting, however, to think that how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in the shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each. Yeah. I said treasure, but I never said there would be only 1 treasure. Whether it's 1 treasure or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like yourself? Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding more shrines. Oh my god, I don't like reading. Let me in there. Just else one to that's for the thing. But anyways, I do appreciate the follows. I do appreciate the kind words. And like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. It's like I never saw myself as one of the same kind of streamers like everyone else. There's people who only do first person shooters, and I've seen those kids. They're freaking crazy. And I don't know. I I want to become famous doing this, but not in the same way that most streamers do. I don't want to have that kind of frantic following. To me, live streaming is more of, I record live and I play live. Because to me, I like live streaming because it's more fun to see a game unfold live. You have a YouTuber that goes on and record a game and then they'll cut out things, they'll cut out filler, which is all fine and dandy, but I don't know, it's like, to me, I rather see everything. I rather, hear the talking in the background. I rather see the little bits of things here and there, and that's just how I am. That's how I would want to. That's how I would want to see a video, uncut and real. And I don't see myself as, just another streamer. I don't see myself in the same way. I really don't. And like, regardless of how I'm doing it, I don't see it in the same light. Like I said, I enjoy streaming. I have fun streaming because I like being able to do videos and games live. It's more of like showing off my skill or showing off my abilities. Well, that's true. You certainly took your time to figure out how to use it. Yes, I forget. Yep, I forget. Okay, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. That's the thing. I don't see myself as just another streamer. I don't think I ever will, because to me, I'm not. To me, I'm not something different, but I'm not. I don't like to be like everyone else. It's really a part of it. So. And I'm a little more older with this how I game and how I do things. Um, you know, and I'm not saying I don't do things interesting and I don't do things neat. I'm just not like everyone else. I don't want to be like everyone else, because then what's the point? You know, if you're not sticking out based on what you can do, then what's the point? If you're just another person in a crowd doing the same thing, yeah, you might stick out for your skill, but you won't stick out for you, and I'd rather stick out for me. I'd rather people come on and be like, oh, hey, have you seen this guy? Sometimes he gets really deep with his conversation, or sometimes he just says the most random things. I'd rather have people come in, want to watch me talk, or want to watch my weird gameplay, rather than be like, oh, hey, you see this guy? Yeah, he can do a 360 no scope, or he can take out 5 people in one hit. You know, it's like I don't. First of all, I'm not that good. And second off, you know, if I was, like, I don't want to be remembered for that. Ow! But I'm not a big streamer. I'm trying. I really am. I'm really trying. But I'm not like everyone else. Like I said, I stream. I mostly will record. You know, I'm probably more meant for YouTube. But the problem is, I hate editing. Boy, do I hate editing. And I've done it, and it's just so boring. I prefer live streaming because it's more fun. It's more interesting to see the person struggle or have fun in real time, to watch what's happening unfold in front of them, rather than, you know, having it happen down the road. And I don't know, it's just how I am. And I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying that everything I think and everything I do is right. It's just, you got principles, damn it. Skip. Alright, I'm gonna skip all the text, assuming that everybody knows what it is. You know, again, it's part of the stuff that most people recording would cut out. That's the other thing. Probably when I get my laptop soon, I'm probably going to do more recordings. Because, I could, you know. I like streaming, but I can't do it all the time. And, let's start it. It'd be nice to do other videos, especially videos just for YouTube. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking ahead. Hold on one second. Ow, ow, ow. I was sitting on my leg. Inventory's full, that's not cool. Drop. Drop. Drop everything. It matters. I won't really need them anymore anyways. Like, the only time I would use my bombs or my actual weapons is enemies that are harder or enemies that just need a little more of a kick in the ass, if you will. No. So that's what I did my first time I played this. I used the bombs so much because it was like, you know, they may not be the strongest thing, but they do work in the sense of taking care of your enemies. So it's like, you know, why not use them more, you know? Skip. Skip. Okay. So yeah, I'm going on the idea my eyes are starting to bother me from playing so much. That's why I'm wearing these gamer glasses. Just going the idea my eyes have had too much. That's right. Lower respawn rate. Nope, no you don't. No, you die, you suck. Got your head. Now what are you gonna do about it? What's that in the corner? No, I saw something. Oh, it's a shield. Got your head. Like I said, you know, I mean, I like to do things different. It's just how I am. And it's just how I'll live stream. Like I said, I try to stream like most people will record. And I'm sure most people think, well, why don't you just record then? Like I said, I don't like editing. Editing is boring to me. I've done all that. I've done editing. I've done, you know, the thing where you record your voice separately to get better voice, voice audio, and you try to sync it back. Yeah, I mean, I've done all that stuff. You know, I've done everything. Oh, I'm already getting tired, man. And like I said, it's usually a stream or an hour a day before I have enough. I can't go too long anyways because I got, you know, work in the morning, so I can't stream forever. Alright, we'll go for that one next. Is that one there? Ugh, there's the one up where it's cold. So I really do want to try and get out the plateau. Like, well, we'll see what happens. I'm already getting tired. I don't remember where the warm doublet is, because I need that to get into the mountains, because it's so cold, and I don't remember where I would get it from. I forgot. I think I have to like make that food for him, that really warm food. I think he gives it to me. I don't remember. It's been so long. Remember in his book there was a recipe for some good food, but he forgot one of the things that was needed to make it good. And you could try and figure it out, and if you could, I think he rewards you with the doublet. I think. I don't quite remember. This is what I would do. You just gotta know how the bombs work. I mean, it works. It's a little cheap, but it does the job, and it does it pretty good, so really can't argue with the results. Oh, nice. That was horrible. Corner of my eye had this horrible itch all of a sudden. It was just like something bit me. It was just like, oh my god. Okay. This is why I went to play this again too. I was trying to tell one friend at work. I was trying to tell her, like, this is how I got through most of the game. Like, once I can get into Hyrule Castle and get the weapons from in there, like, you know, it'll make like I can fight a little more, not all the time, but it makes it a little easier, because then you're not, you know, trying to I have his fire arrows. Okay, keep it going. Yeah. Oh man. Can get paid this Thursday at least. Yeah, it's up there. Okay. I'm going the right way. It's up in the mountains. I remember I used the tree there. I threw a bomb and knocked the one tree over. The one thing I've been confused about though is that those guys came in, well obviously the whole thing was just weird and confusing, but the one guy said nice tattoos, and I'm like, the stream only shows my upper torso, so unless you watch it from the start, like, I mean the camera's only, you know, so big, I thought. And I don't play like this where you can see my arms, so I'm like, I'm not really sure like how he saw them. Kinda confizzled me. It's all whatever. It's all those guys are doing. It was a hype train. It's all it was. They were trying to get my channel going. You know, they were under the assumption that it was a bigger channel, and it really isn't. It really isn't. I'm fine with that. Like, I really am fine with the way my channel's going. I get a few followers for a while, and then it dies off. And I get a couple more, and then it dies off. That's fine. At least it's going somewhere rather than absolutely nowhere. You know, some progress is better than no progress, and you know, I do think that one day, you know, if I keep at this rate, that I'll be a big streamer. I think that'd be pretty cool, you know. I really do want the torch. I'll probably damage, yeah, but I'll drop the axe. I don't want to drop something that's strong. I'd rather, you know, keep something that's a little stronger. And it makes sense. It's how I am. You know, yeah, this is what I was talking about. On this desolate plateau, the only pleasure that bring me comfort is cooking. And today I outdid it myself. Truly, I created a perfect dish. I call it spicy meat and seafood fry. The recipe is not only restores health, also keeps me warm, even when traveling in snowy mountains. When this dish is at my side, I no longer have need of that itchy warm doublet. Didn't know how I allowed this to happen, but as soon as I forgot to write down a very important recipe. I know it contains raw meat and spicy peppers. However, I simply cannot remember what else I used. Age is catching up to me. Sadly, I no longer. Sadly, on this lonely plateau, I have only my knowledge and memory to rely on. Still, if I to find someone who knew the missing ingredient, I could happily reward them with the worn doublet. However, it seems unlikely such a miraculous wish could be fulfilled. I think it was fish, I think, that I needed to finish it. I think it said in sea fry or something like that. Cooking. Yeah, see, spicy meat and seafood fry. So I need a fish. So I need raw meat and a spicy pepper and a fish. raw meat. So I need raw meat. I forgot what would give me raw meat. These glasses are nice, but they do smudge easily. I mean, easily. And like, you can't just wipe them on your shirt, because then that smudges them even more. It's rather ridiculous. But they're nice glasses, but they do smudge so dang easily. One thing I'm not gonna do also, because I consider it cheating. Well, I consider it cheating because of this. I'm not going to use the amiibos to give me stuff. It's just how I want it, you know. What gives me raw meat? I don't remember. I don't think there's any, like, kind of wolves around here or anything. I don't think so. So it's like, what would I get raw meat from? I don't remember. It was a long day at work though. It wasn't hard. It's just, even when it's quiet, it's so boring, and I'm just stuck sitting around waiting. You know, staying around waiting is just as bad as then you're left trying to find things to do, and that's not fun either. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can't argue with this job. I mean, yeah, sometimes it's a little bit of bullshit, but it's a job, you know? I mean, the way it is. Oh, man. Ugh. I don't know if I can get off the plateau tonight. I'm really getting tired. I've stopped having caffeine too, because I think that was contributing to the pain I was in. It was a few days in a row I had like a horrible migraine. After streaming, and I was just like, yeah, I don't know the cause of it, but I'm gonna say, yeah, it was just due to caffeine, to being tired, and eye strain, you know, a little bit of everything. Because, I mean, you know, I go to work, and I work all day, and I come home, and I stream, and I'm tired, so put, you know, tired eyes on top of, you know, tired body, and you know, it takes a lot out of you. There we go. There's some raw meat. The pickle do. Oh, come on, really? That missed. There we go, finally. He did not want to die. And I get the treasure. I mean, I don't need the Warm Doppel yet. I just want to get this done. So, I don't know. I'm very tired, you know. I don't want to quit. Don't want to do that. Ow. Little piggy! Little pig, little pig, let me in. Not by her, then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll go. Can you imagine like a freaking gritty reboot of Three Pigs? I'm tired. Like I said that and I'm like, what the heck did I just say? Gritty reboot of Three Pigs, like, oh my god. It's why, you know, streaming when you're tired is the best, because you make some of the most interesting content in the world, because it is so weird. I guess, yeah, I could try and sneak up on this guy and he asleep? No, he's not asleep. He's just kind of. If I can get behind him, I may be able to actually sneak kill him. Here's the thing, too. This game was not about fighting. You can, but it's more about tactic. It's more about stuff like this, sneaking around. You know, they didn't want you to go running in head first. I knew this was gonna happen. Like, I knew he was gonna turn around at the wrong moment, and ooh, through that rock. I know streaming for more than an hour every day isn't good either, because, well, streaming a lot less than an hour, or about an hour, because I'm not really getting much viewership. You know, because I'm not really doing much. Well, like I said, I can't stream more than an hour because I get tired easily for some reason. It's not that I don't want to. It's just it's hard for some weird reason. Alright, I need to find me a fishy. Any water near me? Back over this way. Yeah. But yeah, this is how I play Breath of the Wild, you know? And it's like, you know, why you know, use a weapon if you're gonna break all the time, you know? Sorry, my brain is starting to crash on me. Alright, over to the lake and hope we find a fishy. And, that'll be what I need to, get this done. Alright. Got everything we need. Now let's go back and cook this. And make this dish. I guess you give it to him? I don't remember. It's been so long. My head hurts. I don't know. Maybe I just have gotten to a slump. Yeah, I've gotten too used to streaming for an hour. Like, yeah, I'm tired, but I'm not doing anything like crazy into it. So I'm gonna see if I can push through it and just keep going. You know, like, yeah, I'm tired, but I don't think I'm as tired as I believe I am. You know, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not saying I'm not tired, 'cause I know I'm tired, but I don't think I'm as tired as my eyes and my brain is saying I am. Alright. Yeesh. Okay. Erp. Hold. Hold. Wait, is that? That's my signature perfect dish: spicy meat and seafood fry. But how did you? Well, I suppose not that important. I trouble you to share the recipe. Of course, Hyrule Bass. How could I have forgotten? Well done. Leave the mad light reward you can refer by the warm tablet. Yeah, the warm tablet. I can use that. Also looks a little more traditional like Link, but I can use this to get into the cold area next and get that out of the way. That didn't work. I almost had a tree fall on my head. There we go. I'm guessing this is how you're supposed to do this. I really don't know. Like, it's the thing that makes sense to me. And I've done it, like, ever since. See ya. And it just makes sense to blow up the tree, to have the trunk fall down, you know? I cook some of these apples too, so I can get a source of food going on. That was another thing I figured I had to do. There was a lot of things that when I first started playing this, I figured out how to do, and the one guy I used to know at work, like, he'd be like, hey, I saw you, I heard you got past that, or I saw you, like, how did you do that? And I was like, well, I did, you know, I did this. And he was like, oh, that makes so much sense. I'm like, yeah, I guess it does. Like, you know, things that made sense to me didn't make sense to him, I guess I want to say. You know, and it was kind of funny. You know, it was nice in a way to, like, I'm going the right way, but I'm going to, like, the way wrong way for some reason. Macarena. Can't climb that. There's no way I'll fall before I get there. I don't know, man. I don't remember. But my biggest fear right now is just getting bored of this. Like, getting into it. Like, I'm having fun right now. Like, I know what to do, but I'm having fun with it. This is my biggest fear, is just, you know, getting bored and just... It's like when you first start playing Minecraft. It's that same thing. You're like, it's fun at first because, like, you gotta find a place to live and you gotta get your house. And once you build the house, it's like, to me, it gets boring because, like, the hard part's over. And then to me, it is just kind of the same thing. Right now, it's fun because it's like, I have a set list of things to do. I have a set goals, and once those goals are passed, you know, it's like, okay, what do I do next? Like, and then you pretty much have the whole world to run around in, which is nice, but without a set pattern, it doesn't make it hard. It's just because then you have to focus on one thing. I don't know. Like I don't know. I think at first, like you know, like this for Minecraft is like it's the same thing. It's like you have your freedom to think of like how you want to tackle this. And then once you get that initial high over with, and you're left with, you know, how you have to do it, it gets boring because it's like, ah, shit, dude. You just you know what you had to do. You know, when you want to get your house built in Minecraft, you know, it's the same thing. You're like, okay, now I gotta start mining. Now I have to do this. You know, and it's just, I think that this will be the same thing. Unfortunately, once I get at the rear plateau, you know, they'd be like, okay, go do this. And I'd be like, okay, cool. And just, you know, I really won't overly care. I know, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm not actually, you know, stay into this and actually want to play it to completion. But I can't guarantee, you know. Like I said too, this game isn't, you know, it's not all linear. There's a lot of, you have to run around, you have to go and find stuff. And yeah, I think with that is, I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Yeah, here's the next shrine. It took longer to do this just because I kind of did everything out of order. I got the worm doublet first. Worm doublet, what do you want to call it? Sweater, I got the sweater first. Alright, this is the the time freeze rune. I didn't really use too much. I never really found a. I think as I went on, I found more uses for it. I started, you know, thinking outside the box. But I don't know, man. My bad. I was like, why isn't it working? Yeah, shit. Did it too soon. Alright. Really? Alright, let's try this again without dying. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, I'm full on weapons. Drop one to clubs, I guess. The treasure can stay here and don't worry about that. Not worth it. Alright, one more shrine to go. Yeah. No? Yeah, like, just no. Why did they come out for? It's morning. There a thingamajiggy over here. Just. Get a nice bow. Alright, like... I had the warm doublet now, so I can hope it just kind of like cheat and get up here in a couple, you know, instead of having to go the other way. I should be able to. I don't see why. I really don't see why not. Why I can't just go this way. Yeah, see, we're good. We're already there. I think I bypassed a lot of the other stuff. How is it missing everything? Alright, yeah, I had to intervene there. There we go. There was no reason that rock should have missed that much. Right there was a special occasion because those guys hurt right now, and if I tried to use the bombs on them, I'd probably end up dying. Now, I mean, you can use your weapons. I'm not saying you can't, but the bombs are going to be like your most main useful tool for like everything. You know, like I'm not doing a bomb only run here. Just the bombs are really useful in replace of a weapon. Because like I said, most weapons break. Even when you get the Master Sword, it only has so much life to it. Where like you have magic bombs that never go away, and they're not that strong, but you have them. They're infinite. Like, you can't argue with that. And yeah, even if you can't kill anything with it, if they're by a cliff, you can knock them off. They're a good distraction. You can, you know, get food with it. I mean, there's so many things you can do with the bombs besides, you know, using them to fight. Right? The grave. Where's the shrine at? I thought the shrine was up here, but I guess I've passed it. Yep, there it is. I don't want to slide down and kill myself by mistake. The one thing that's nice when you get the glider is that, like, you know, drops like that won't be an issue anymore. Because right now they're an issue because if you fall, obviously it'll hurt. But once you hit the glider, you know, dropping from a high height, yeah, obviously isn't an issue anymore. So. There's a chest over there with his EX chest. Some arrows. I got it. But yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, though, like, I don't consider myself like most streamers. You know, which is fine. I don't want to be like everyone else. There are enough of that in the world. People don't have their own identities. They want to. They just want to, you know, and then this is why people have followers, because they do their own thing. They do things differently. If people don't realize this, like, it's the one thing. Like right now, you're good because you're young. You have skill. I mean, you don't think that when I was young, I didn't have skill. You know, but it's the thing. When you get older, your skill's gonna go away. I don't care who you think you are. But you know who you are and as a person, you know, that will never go away. You can be a great gamer, but that's only gonna last so long. And I'm not saying you have to be a great person too. You know, it's just it it works both ways. You know, you have to be an interesting gamer and an interesting person. Who's this one? I forgot. Yep, on the plus side, we're almost done. We're almost all degree plateau. Kronos, that's right. Krynos. Kronos is the thing that makes ice blocks appear. That thing. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Is that it? Tell you though, I'm done. I am tired. I'm ready to call it. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow night. I mean, I know I'm gonna play more of this, but I don't know how I'm gonna play. I might only do an hour, you know. I mean, once I'm off of, once I'm out of here, I don't know. It all depends on how into I get into it I get. Because I mean, I run around a lot. I don't warp or anything, so obviously that will take a lot of time doing it that way. No, blah blah blah. Alright. Okay, warp to one of the two. Yeah. That'll work. But yeah, like the one thing I'm lacking right now is just people in my chat. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Besides, I don't stream that long. But that's the one thing I don't have is people talking in my chat. And I don't know why. You know. And I'm a little boring, but I know there's worse than me. So I don't understand that part. It's the part that kind of evades me is why people don't, you know, seem to come into the chat to watch. I don't know. You know, immediately you want to think like the worst things. Like it's like even if I'm annoying, even if people don't like me because of my voice, you know, I don't know. Like it's all whatever. I enjoy streaming. I'm going to keep doing it. And I don't care if I have, you know, one day I have like 2,000 videos, if I will, but, you know, I'm still not famous. I won't care. I really won't. There's no way I'm probably dead at that point. But no, I mean, like, to me, the fame, the glory is not what I was going after. Like, I want people to know who I am, and I want people to follow me because they're like, they look forward to me. You know, I guess I'm a fan of Game Grumps. I watch Game Grumps because I enjoy listening to them talk. I enjoy what they do. And, like, it's kind of thing that I would want. I would want someone to listen to me, to be like, oh hey, he's interesting, or he says a lot of neat things. You know, by myself, I'm rather boring. I don't have anyone to bounce off of. And I wish I did. I wish I had someone else here. That would make all the world of difference. To have someone to talk to. Hey, hey. But, you know, it's hard to have someone to stream with when you don't really have a lot of friends. Yeah. That's the thing I would want one day, was to hopefully have someone to play with, to stream with, that I could bounce off of. You know, they would say things, I would say things, you know, and just go back and forth. That would be like, you know, awesome for me to have that.
Well done there, young
Well
one.
done, young one.
Now then,
The time has come to show who I truly am. The King of Hyrule.
I was King
I am
Rombus
King
Barabbas
Roman Baptist.
I was
But don't care. Don't care.
a kingdom.
Yep.
To know Calamity Ganon.
And skip.
That princess.
I'm not trying to rush through this. I just, like, I'm sure by right now, most people have seen this. And, you know, I want to just get this going. So I can go ahead and get the heck out of here. I just had a thought though, with like, normally when you leave, you jump off. I'm sure I don't want to do this, but I just had the thought of like, if I did it from the top of here, I don't think anything would change, but would anything change? I doubt it. I doubt it. Fudge. Okay, let's do this. go ahead and head towards the first town over here. I'll tell you somewhere to start. And here we are. Still looks nice. Get to the town and I'm gonna save it. I don't want to leave it here out in the open. Just kind of soak this in for a second. It does feel nice playing this again. I did miss playing it. You know, then from here it's, you know, trying to get through it and beat it. What does the fox say? Boom, 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 boom. For the first time, I ran into a thunderstorm. I kept noticing like my stuff like all like staticky, and I'm like, what is going on? And I kept dying, and for the longest time, I didn't know what was wrong, and I kept trying to figure it out. And I realized the metal I was wearing, or the stuff I had on, was attracting lightning, which was doing me harm. And I had not a clue. Not a clue. It was the weirdest thing, and I still don't know, like, I'm really tired though. That part is, I probably won't still go to bed. I'll probably sit up for a while more and do whatever. Alright, so here we are. Up to Great Plateau. Took me almost 2 hours to do. So yeah. We got one new follower. We got Jodo's Exposer. Hopefully he stays put. The one guy, the Holy Heckfire, he joined, you know, and he unjoined us as fast. Oh no, it was Mr. Blues? Oh no, it was Holy Heckfire, I guess, joined. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, like 3 of them joined in, and then 1 of them left. I don't know, man. I don't know. So we're at 59 followers at least now. Just need to get my my viewers up. That's the biggest thing. And like, I don't want to hear about, you know, not streaming long enough, because like my friend on YouTube, Richard, he streams for like an hour, and he gets plenty of views. You know, so I don't want to hear, oh, you gotta stream for 3 hours. Bullshit. Alright? I don't want to hear any of that. I don't know, man. I don't know. But it's all good. We just made it up to Great Plateau. We are now down the first town. I'm going to end it here for tonight. I am tired. I'm going to go to bed. And then go to work tomorrow, and then we'll come back and we'll do it again. We'll go to Kakariko and talk to Impa. Alright. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.